Hello everybody, I was just checking to make sure that it was actually working because it was a bit slow before when I was playing around. Hello, welcome to the Cheapskates Club show. I'm Kath Armstrong from Cheapskates and this is our Tuesday night round the kitchen table show. I hope you've all had a good week. Hello Maureen, hello Diana, hello Lorraine, hello Paula, hello Michelle, hello Kathy, hello Lynette, and hello Yvonne. It's nice to see everybody here. So, and Coralie, welcome. Hi. Cleaning. Yeah. I actually, this topic came about, how to get ready for Christmas, clean for Christmas, came about from me working with a cheapskater last week who was in a bit of a tiz because she didn't think her house was going to be Christmas ready. Well, you know what? It will be. So I thought we'd do speed cleaning because I have to be the queen of speed cleaning, because for a very long time our house had to be no more than 15 minutes from TV ready. So that meant kitchen always had to be clean, family room, dining room, lounge room, bathrooms. The only rooms that were off limits to the crews were the kids' bedrooms. So the rest of the house had to be literally sometimes even less than 15 minutes to TV ready. So I got into the habit very quickly of speed cleaning, for want of a better term. So I shared my secrets. They're not really secrets. Anyone can do them. And then I popped on here and I looked up and the first name up the top was Maureen. And I thought, oh my goodness, she's going to be sitting there going, speed cleaning. Maureen, speed cleaning. Maureen is a regular visitor to our home. I don't think she's ever seen it at its best. Because there's 5 people that live here and we all do different things and we all work and we all have different hobbies and things. And whilst I'm a bit of a neat freak and I like things in their place, and Thomas is very much a neat freak and nothing moves if it goes, you know, the box goes on the corner, that's where the box lives till the box falls apart sort of thing. He's very precise about that. Hannah's very organised. It's messy organised, but it's organised. And Wayne and her father are just, Wayne and her brother are just ring-ins, I guess. So I always say they cause the chaos, but it's probably not quite true. So up until, 6 years ago when I was sick, our home was always clean and always tidy. Now it's still always clean. Sometimes it's not so tidy. So I was able to work with this lass and say, look, you know what? We can get your home clean and tidy for Christmas without any stress. Just a few minutes every day will do it. And the one trick is to put stuff away. When you've finished with your drink, you've had your drink, take the glass to the sink, rinse it, dry it, and put it back in the cupboard or put it in the dishwasher. We don't do that because we've run out of glasses. So it's a rinse it, dry it, put it back in the cupboard, or you have the same glass for the whole day and it just sits on the sink neatly. Don't leave it on the coffee table. Don't leave it on your desk. Don't leave it on your bedside table. If you empty a bottle of milk, take the lid off, squash it flat and put it straight in the recycling bin. Don't let it pile up on the kitchen bench. If you walk in the door and take your shoes off, put them where they're supposed to be. Don't just leave them inside the front door. And I know it's easy for me to say that, but just those little things on their own, putting things away when you've finished with them, will save you a bucket load of time or a day's worth of time in just picking up, because often homes aren't dirty, they're untidy. And I know I can zoom through our whole house on my own in about 2 hours if everything is put away where it's supposed to be. But if I have to stop and pick things up and put them away and go back to clean, that takes hours and hours and hours. So the first thing you should ever do is start now by putting, when you finish with something, straight away put it away. And the other thing is never leave a room empty-handed. So if you're going from the lounge room to the kitchen, look around and see if there's something you can put away on the way through. Never leave a room empty-handed. Just those things alone will almost instantly make your home seem cleaner and tidier. And we often confuse clean and tidy and think of them as the same thing, but they're not. Clean is clean. Clean means something's not dusty, it's not dirty, it's not moldy, it's not rotting. It's clean. And tidy means it's neat and put away where it's supposed to be. So, all right. Kathy listens on her way to work. Wow. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Leonie. Hi, Pamela. Hello, I'm glad you could come back. Oh, Maureen, thank you. Our home is a home. We live in it. And it's a working home too. So it's a work in progress. So a double sink chock full of dirty dishes tonight. Lucky you. Little Terras, Alicia, go and get those little Terras and make them wash the dishes themselves. My rule was, if they were old enough to dirty the dish, they were old enough to at least put it in the dishwasher. If they don't have a dishwasher, they're old enough to wash them and dry them and put them away when they're finished. Otherwise, they're banned from the kitchen. And I've done that. I'm the mean mother who has gone. I've drawn a line on the floor and said, do not cross this line. You are no longer allowed in this kitchen because you do not keep it clean. They were little at the time, but it worked. No one crossed the line. So, and they learned. Hi, Priya. Hello, Pamela G. And Leah's on. Okay. So the other thing is, if this is a speed clean, it's an emergency clean, you don't have time when you open a drawer to sit there and refold the socks and line up the T-shirts and things. You just open the drawer, put the socks in, close the drawer. You are putting things away. This is an emergency speed clean. If you want to go through those drawers, you do it on a day or a time when you have the half hour to spend to do it. Otherwise, you'll become overwhelmed and it just won't work for you. You'll just think, oh, it doesn't work. I've only done one drawer today. So put things away as soon as you, or clean them as soon as you've finished with them. Never leave a room empty-handed. When you're putting things away, you're just putting them away. You're not tidying, you're not sorting, you're not reorganizing. You're just putting it away. You're just putting the book on the bookshelf. You're not lining them all up. You're putting it on the bookshelf. You're hanging the towel up. You're not checking to make sure they're all fresh. You're just going to hang it up. That's all you're going to do. The other thing is, start at the top, work your way down. So look up, get your broom. It's just your soft broom, your kitchen floor broom. That's all I use. And go round the cornices. And the cornice is the join at the, between the ceiling and the plasterboard. That's the cornice. Run around the cornice of every room for cobwebs. It's nothing more annoying for you to think you've cleaned your house and you look up and there's a cobweb. So do make it a habit to do that. If once a week, it takes 5 minutes to zip around our house. And I start in the laundry and work all the way through all the family room, kitchen, lounge room, hallway, bedroom, bathroom, toilet, all the bedrooms, down the other hallway. It all gets done. Only takes 5 minutes. Zip around with a soft broom and do that. That will straight away give an impression of a much cleaner and tidier home. Dirty dishes. Alicia, sorry folks, I'm going to lose my voice. Alicia came home to a sink full of dirty dishes. I hate dishes on the sink. You either wash it, dry it and put it away straight away, or it goes straight into the dishwasher. We don't have dirty dishes on the sink. It's just a clutter thing. And I clean as I cook, or, so if I use something, if I'm cooking, I use something, it gets cleaned straight away and put put away. It's not left there in a big pile. So do those things. Switch out, if it's a real emergency clean, switch out the tea towel to make sure you've got a fresh tea towel hanging up and a fresh dishcloth. Again, straight away, it just changes the appearance and the feel of the whole kitchen. Straighten the stools if you've got stools so they're pushed in neatly. Wipe over this top of the stove, wipe the finger marks off the front of the fridge. If you've got a stainless steel fridge, I feel for you because you'll never get rid of them, but give them a wipe. Those little things only take a few minutes, if that. Because remember, you're not deep cleaning, you're just cleaning. Moving into your bathroom, you do the same thing. Hang up the towels, hang up the bath mat, make sure the toilet roll is on the toilet roll holder the right way around. Clean the toilet, close the door, swish and swipe the basin, swish and swipe the bath if you need to, straighten the shower, it's done. And that shouldn't take any more than 5 minutes because, again, you're not deep cleaning. You're not scrubbing the shower, you're not scrubbing the bath. You're just going to get your miracle spray, squirt it on, scrub it off and walk out. And you can do that in under 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to do those things. And if you know your bathroom's clean, your kitchen's clean, you're almost there. The other thing you should do, make your bed. Every day, just make your bed. It makes such a difference to the way the bedroom feels and the way you feel when you come home and you go in and your bed's made and it looks all comfy, cozy and relaxed. And it's just nice and you know what it's like to slip into a nicely made bed. So just make your bed. Now, Wayne gets up first, has his shower, goes and makes a cup of tea and brings it to me. I have my cup of tea in bed these days. He spoils me. I have my cup of tea in bed. But when I get up to have my shower, I just throw the blankets back to let the bed air, have my shower, and by the time I've showered and dressed and made myself beautiful for the day, I come out, the bed's aired off, I can make the bed. Scoot around, make the bed, open the curtains, straighten the tops of the bedside tables, and the bedroom's done. Easy as. And it literally takes under 5 minutes to do that. It doesn't take long. If you're struggling to get time to do that in the morning, set your alarm for 5 minutes earlier. 5 minutes, this time of year it's easy to get up, so 5 minutes earlier, and you leave the house with a nice, clean, tidy bedroom. Usually because I'm the last one in our bathroom, I swish and swipe the bathroom too. Usually while I'm toweling my hair, I'm swiping the bathroom, the basin, and making sure the toilet's clean, and then I straighten the towels and off I go, and it's done. It's just done. So they're the basics that can be done every day. Teach your kids to make their beds every morning. Same deal. When they get up, let them throw the blankets back while they get dressed, then they can pull them up and make their bed. Even little people can do that. And let them do it their way. It might not have hospital corners, and the doona might not be perfectly straight on the bed, and the pillow might not be square in the centre, but they've made their bed. So let them do it their way. You can gently, when you have more time, show them how you would really like it done, if you're that particular, and train them to do it that way. But don't not let them do it. Let them learn to make their bed. Let them learn to pick their dirty clothes up and put them in the laundry basket. Let them learn to hang up their towels after their shower. Let them learn to swish and swipe the basin after they've brushed their teeth. Little things. And all those little things that might take you 2 minutes now to teach them will save you how many hours in the long run. It's easy. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, Joy's glass front fridge. Do you know what? Oh, glass front fridge.
Called a wine fridge.
Hannah said it's called a wine fridge, Joy. Sorry. I could just imagine Joy with a wine fridge. When we were looking at, before we bought this fridge that we have now, we were looking at fridges and freezers and whatever. And Wayne said to me, it would be really good to have a glass a fridge with a glass door so he could just stand there and stare at what was in it instead of having to open it and stare at what was in it. I'm so glad we didn't do that.
We could use a wine fridge though.
No, we can't use a wine fridge. Sorry, folks. Yep, Maureen's got it down pat. It's pretty much the same as us. Bed, bathroom, dishes, laundry, take the rubbish out. The rubbish used to go out every morning as we were walking out the door to take the kids to school. Now I do it when I think of it, usually after tea. I tend to like to get the rubbish bin emptied straight after dinner, just so there's no rubbish lying around the house at night time. Again, it only takes a moment. If you don't want to do it, get someone else to do it. You might have to be the nag for a while until they get into the habit of doing it. Remember, it takes 21, so they say, it takes 21 repetitions of doing something the same way at the same time for it to become a habit. So if you've got to repeat yourself, you have to repeat yourself. That's just the way it is. Okay. Hello, Kerry. I was looking at your Worcestershire sauce recipe on the chatter page. I've got something. Hannah's got broken fingers. I've got, and she said to me, "Oh, Mum, they're my cutting fingers." I don't know, does that mean I can't get my hair cut? So Hannah has broken fingers. I've picked up something. Christmas decorations. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, so those things. Then the other thing that makes your house sparkle and shine, that will take a bit longer than 5 minutes, probably take you a little while, maybe a half an hour on a weekend, is to wash the windows, wash the outside of the windows. Now, I do our windows with a bucket of hot soapy water. I just put in a squirt of dishwashing detergent and again my floor broom, and I just wet the windows, spray the windows, scrub them down, then hose them off. That's all I do to the outsides of the windows, and they sparkle. And if people are driving in, coming into your house, driving past, coming to visit you, and your windows are sparkling, it's welcoming. It gives a really nice impression. Makes you feel better too. Oh, black glass. Okay. Oh, Kerry, yeah, my Worcestershire recipe makes about 3 litres too. Takes us about 3 years to get through 3 litres, but that's all right, because I guess like yours, the longer it matures, the better it is. Don't cut your hair.
Cut split ends off.
Oh, Hannah's sitting over there cutting her hair. Oh,
with my busted fingers.
With her busted fingers. All right. So that will start. Sweep your porch, your front entryway, so that it's nice and clean. No leaves, no dust bunnies, no cobwebs. Shake the doormat so that it looks fresh. If you've got plants on your veranda, deadhead them, trim them back if they need to be trimmed back. All those little things only take a few minutes each. Doesn't take long to do any of that. It just makes it that much tidier, that much nicer, that much more welcoming. Make sure if you have pillows on your sofas that they're straightened, fluffed up and straightened. Change the tablecloth so that it's a clean one. Or if you don't use the tablecloth, make sure your placemats are clean or wiped over. That sort of thing. Little things like that always work. I like to, we have visitor hand towels and stuff, so that if I know we're having visitors, I put those ones out in the bathroom. The kids and Wayne know not to use them. They're for the visitors. They're the visitor towels, just because it's nice to have something. I like to have something nice in the bathroom, because we've got a pretty ugly bathroom, folks. One day I'll show you. It is hideous. I'd like to have something nice in the bathroom for visitors. And again, you know, top up. If you use a pump bottle of soap, make sure there's soap in it. Make sure there's toilet paper in the toilet. Little things like that are all really easy things to do. I said wipe over the front of the fridge. We'll move back into the kitchen. Empty the rubbish bin. Sweep the floor so that there's no crumbs on it or crunchy bits or whatever. You don't have to mop if you don't have time, but it's an emergency clean, so at least sweep it. Straighten the chairs around the table, that sort of thing. If you have your kettle out or your toaster out, wipe the crumbs off the top of the toaster, fingerprints off the kettle, fill the sugar basin, fill the tea caddy, fill the coffee caddy, so that they're ready to go. They're all little tiny things, and like I said, none of them are it's not rocket science. It's just a matter of getting into the habit of doing them. If you want to know my deep cleaning routine that I stick to pretty much all the time, it's over on my blog, and just type in housekeeping on a Monday. And I've done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I only clean on 5 days a week. The weekends, nobody works on the weekends. Everyone gets a weekend off. So mums and housewives and homemakers should too. So I do my work. Housework gets done Monday through Friday. Weekends are for other stuff. So it does every room in the house from top to bottom every week. And it really takes no time, probably 20 minutes a day. Maybe. The hardest part is vacuuming. You've got floorboards that need to be mopped, and the hardest part will be the mopping, probably. If you are struggling with organisation, that's a different thing. So you need to sit down and make a list. If you're struggling to know how you're going to get everything done by Christmas, sit down, make a list. Make a list of what you have to do, and then allocate times to do it or days to do it. So, for instance, I usually set the table on Christmas Eve. After tea on Christmas Eve, we set the table for Christmas dinner. It's just what we've done. We set the table, we sit down and watch the carols, we go to bed. Job's done. That sort of thing. Make a list. If you need time to wrap your presents, allocate the time to do it.
Like you locking yourself in the bedroom with a bottle of wine and a box of chocolates.
Yeah, lock yourself in there you go. Lock yourself in your room if you have to do it. But allocate the time to do it, because this is a really busy time of year for everybody. We're winding down at work, we're winding down at school, we're winding down with our social commitments. Everything seems to be winding down. So you've got concerts and carols and luncheons and dinners and drinks and all sorts of barbecues and goodness only knows what else to do. So you need to plan your time and get it all worked out. It's just like that. Alrighty. One day I'm going to... Oh, joy. Homemade Worcestershire. Delicious. Mine, I don't cook mine. I let mine brew on the bench before I bottle it. Kerry's recipe cooked it. So, yeah. But pretty much similar in terms of ingredients, I think, looking at it. But I don't cook it. I just put it in a big, I've got a big grey bucket that I use for things like that, and sit it on the bench with the cheesecloth over it before I bottle it up. So it's really easy. That's something else that you need to plan in with your speed cleaning, is your cooking, when you're going to get it done, if you're going to bake. Honestly, if you're not normally a baker, but you have this urge to bake something for Christmas, choose something simple. Don't go for an elaborate hazelnut shortbread or an elaborate pavlova or an elaborate fruit cake or something if you're not normally a baker. Choose something simple that you can do. Coconut ice, white Christmas.
Rocky Road.
Rocky Road. Make a Rocky Road wreath. Really easy.
3-ingredient tea cake.
3-ingredient tea cake, and then put it in little Christmas muffin papers. Will look really pretty. Or make it in a round thing and then cut some Christmas paper to wrap around it. But don't feel pressured because it's Christmas that everything has to be homemade and handmade. And if that's not your thing, then it's not your thing. And forcing yourself to do it at Christmas time is only going to stress you out. So don't do it. Do what suits you. And that way, you won't be worried about making a mess in your clean kitchen, because remember, the dishes have been done, the floor's been swept, the rubbish is out, nothing else to do. Stove's been wiped over, fridge doesn't have any fingerprints on it. It's a dream, isn't it? So you don't need to make a mess. So don't do it. If you're not a baker, if you're not a cook, don't do it just because it's Christmas. Do what you normally do. Just tizzy it up a bit with nicer dishes or pretty tablecloth or better serviettes or, you know, more nuts or something, whatever. Yeah, so Kerry's Worcestershire sauce will chase spiders out. It will. So that's about it, you know. Put things away when you're finished with them. Don't leave a room empty-handed. Never have dirty dishes in the sink. If you use it, wash it, dry it, and put it away straight away. Take the rubbish out every day. Make your bed every day. Hang the towels up. If you do those things, get the kids to pick up their toys before they go to bed and put them away. Just put them away. You don't have to sort the Legos out now. You're just putting them away. Choose another day when you have time to sort out the Legos. Just put things away. A lot of the issue so many people have with cleaning, because again they associate cleaning with tidy, is they get sidetracked. So they go to put the book on the shelf and realize the photo album is in the wrong spot. So they'll pull the photo album out and think, oh, I'll just have oh, look, that's our holiday from 1963. And they'll start, and they've forgotten why they're even there. And they spend hours doing nothing. So put the book back, walk away, go and do the next thing. As I said, if you change the tablecloth so it's nice and fresh, keep the stove, keep the kettle full, tea caddy and coffee caddy full. So if someone drops in, you can give them a cup of tea. It's easy. You can deep clean at another time. You can do the scrubbing and things at another time. If you have a bit of time, you could perhaps say, today I'm going to wipe all the light switches. So you get your miracle spray, your microfiber cloth, go around and you wipe all the light switches. Then they're all done. Again, that shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. Even in our house, we've got a lot of light switches. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes. Because you do one thing at a time. Don't get distracted. So don't, when you're in the hallway, think, oh, the shoes need straightening. So you wipe, straighten the shoes and think, oh no, the mat they're on needs to go in the laundry. Then the laundry, oh dear, that needs to be soaked. One thing at a time. Just do one thing at a time and then move on to the next thing. And if you do 1 or 2 things a day like that, between now and Christmas, you'll have not only got into a lot of really good habits, but your home will be sparkly and shiny and comfy, cozy and clean and tidy, and you can relax. You don't have to worry about what people think. And honestly, if they're coming to look at your house, they're coming for the wrong reason, unless they're going to buy it. Otherwise, they should be coming because they enjoy your company. So, but I understand that we all like to have things nice for our visitors. So there we go. Now, all right. So my daily routine, my weekly routines are over on my blog. And if you just type in housekeeping on a Monday, housekeeping on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, they'll come up and what they are. Now, I don't do the kids' rooms anymore because guess what? They're not kids. they can do their own room. So Hannah usually does hers on a Friday night. Hear the thunking and bunking and clanging and banging and the inning and outing and the linen cupboard opening and closing and the washing machine going. And it works for her. Thomas does his usually on a Wednesday. I have to remind Alan to do his, but he does it. If I remind him, he does it. So, and they've done their rooms from when they were very little. So it's easy as. Alrighty, now I don't know that I can say much more about it because it's just a matter of getting in the habit of doing things, but doing them and not getting sidetracked. Now, if you're taking the rubbish out, you don't stop and pull the weeds in the lavender bed on the way back inside because you've got other things to do. Weeding can wait till the weekend. So you come in, take the rubbish out, come in, do the next job. Make it. If you have to write yourself a list, you have to write yourself a list. It's easy. Now, I know that housework is tedious because you know what? You do the dishes and next thing you know, they have another meal and there's more dishes. It's like shopping. You do the shopping, you fill the fridge up, next thing you know, it's empty. You've got to go and do it again. It's tedious. But think of it this way. It's money in your pocket for you to do it. If you were to pay someone to clean your house, it would be $30, $35 an hour, and they don't pick up and put away. They just clean. So, you know, how much is your time worth? I'd rather keep my $35 an hour and spend, half an hour doing my cleaning, doing it myself, or getting someone else in the family to do it. So I think of it that way too. But it'll just be done. But remember, make your outside clean. So clean those windows, sweep the porch, deadhead the pot plants, replace them if you need to. And then just the basics. Put things away when you use them. Never leave a room empty-handed. Put things away when you use them. Never leave a room empty-handed. Don't have dirty dishes lying around. Make your bed every morning. Swish and swipe the bathroom every morning. Sweep the floor. Put the rubbish out. Pretty much everything else can sort of wait. The only thing is dusting. Now, we must live in the dustiest house in the dustiest suburb in Melbourne, I am sure, because I can dust in the morning, in the afternoon. It looks like I haven't. And that bothers me. I just don't like dust lying around. But we were staying with friends in Canberra, and Hannah was a baby, and Jenny had the most beautiful piano, absolutely stunning piano in their lounge room, and her husband had his models across the top of the piano, and it was a bit dusty. And what did my husband come and do? He does like bird footprints, bird tracks with his finger from model to model across the top of the piano. Oh my goodness. Here's where you get it from. I can't take them anywhere. She thought it was hilarious. I nearly died. Cannot take them anywhere. So, Leah, go over to my blog, which is Debt Free, Cashed Up and Laughing. Go over to my blog, have a look at my cleaning routine. Now, for the first couple of times you do that routine, it will take you about an hour a day. So whether you break it up to half an hour in the morning and half an hour in the afternoon or whatever, doesn't matter. It will take you about an hour a day. Once you've done it and everything is absolutely spick and clean, you're just maintaining it. And it literally takes no more than half an hour full stop to do everything on the most detailed list. And that's starting at the top, working to the bottom every day. I do, on Monday, I do my kitchen, family room and lounge room. Tuesday, I do our bedroom, the ensuite and the bathroom. Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, the kids do their rooms. But then on Wednesday and Friday, I just flick the duster over in the lounge room, family room, and vacuum again. Throw on a load of washing every morning, bring it in and put it away straight away. Don't let it pile up. What's wrong?
Don't have room in my wardrobe.
Hannah hates washing. When I'm not here, she just loads doing the laundry. Do a load every day, put it out, bring it in. Now, I fold straight off the clothesline because it's easier for me to do that. Because then I fold in people, so I come in with a pile. That's yours, that's yours, that's yours. Take it and put it away. And it's done. I don't let the ironing pile up. I don't let the laundry. We don't have Mount Washmore or Mount Iron Me in our house. I don't see the point. It's just takes hours to do it later on. So just get into a habit of doing a zone if you want to call it a zone, or an area every day. Now, takes about 15 minutes on a Monday for me to clean the kitchen, and that's with taking everything off the benches, wiping them down. I wipe under the tops of the cupboards. I scoot around with the broom and do the cobwebby thing, wipe the windowsill, clean the kitchen windows, although I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I have to get someone else to do it. Wipe out the grill, clean the sink, wipe over the stove. I wipe over my stove or wipe out the oven after every time I've used it. So I take the glass filtery thing out of the range hood and pop it in the dishwasher, and it's done. It takes about 15 minutes. Then I just have to sweep the floor and mop, and the kitchen's done. And it's done from top to bottom every week. Cupboard doors are wiped over. It's easy enough to do. So oh, congratulations. Yeah, the good thing, Kerry. That is so hard to do.
Joy, no wicked sense of humour.
Well, you had to know. You had to know this couple. Sorry, folks, that's hilarious. I'm going to tell him, Joy. I can't wait till he comes home. Hello, Peggy. Welcome. Oh, a huge chuck out. Oh, we had one of those a couple of weeks ago.
I have one this weekend.
Yeah.
Could go through my wardrobe again.
Hannah's got to go through a wardrobe again. Oh, my goodness. She could clothe 2 small African nations with what she's got in that wardrobe. If you didn't buy clothes, you could buy a house. There you
You can
go.
still buy a house and clothes.
No.
I buy on sale.
Yeah, anyway, so guys, there you go. It's not that difficult. Okay, you just have to do it. And honestly, it's a bit like the more you think about it, the longer it takes. So just get up and do it. Set your alarm for 15 minutes earlier in the morning so that you know that you can clean your kitchen, make your bed and clean your bathroom. If that's what it takes, 15 minutes is nothing. You know, you can do anything for 15 minutes, probably not hold your breath, but you can do almost anything for 15 minutes. So if you need to go to the timer system and set a timer to do it, do that. But seriously, just those simple things, those few things done regularly will make your life so much easier and so much more pleasant that it will be worth it. And I keep thinking,
Stop it.
My husband does model trains, as in scratch build model trains. So Barb said only 2 nations. Thank you, Barb. Well, she did have a clean out a few weeks ago, so yeah. Oh, Kerry's husband's going fishing. Do you eat what he catches, Kerry? I've just always been curious about people that say they go fishing. Does he catch and release, or does he bring it home for food?
Don't get any ideas.
No,
I'm not getting a fishing rod for Christmas.
there's one in my shed.
Why do we have a fishing rod?
It's Tom's fishing rod. Anyway, so there you go. So that's how you can speed clean your house between now and Christmas. Do those things. Get into the habit of, picking up, putting away straight away. No dirty dishes. Never leave a room empty-handed. Make your bed. Load of washing a day. If you've got a family, it's easy to do a load of washing a day. If you're worried about not having enough to do a load, but you've got towels and things, I found lingerie bags were perfect for that, because then I can put all sorts of things all in together with towels and sheets and whatever, and they don't get fluffy. Black clothes into a lingerie bag, into the machine, they don't get fluffy. So I can put them in with the towels at the same time. Easy. Then I'm only doing one load of washing a day. So otherwise the water bill would be through the roof. So yeah, alrighty. So folks, I think I'm going to drink this water dry. Night, Barbara. Sleep tight. There you go. Now on Thursday, we're back over at the kitchen bench. I would like to show you, I have a dessert to show you, and a quick, I want some ideas for cheese platters, to put together some cheese platters. So I'll share mine if you think about what you put on your cheese plates or savoury plates. And on Thursday we'll brainstorm those, because I have a few events coming up and I just want to be able to take a cheese plate, because I don't have an oven that works. I don't have a range hood that works. I have a cooktop that works. Wow. So I'm sort of restricted with cooking and baking and stuff at the moment.
To make fudge.
We could make fudge, microwave fudge.
With walnuts.
Okay, so that's what we're doing on Thursday night. So I just thought I'd give you a bit of a heads up now to start brainstorming what you put on your cheese plates, so you can let me know. And then I can run through the pantry and the fridge and say, yes, I've got this, and no, I haven't got that, but I can use this, and we can switch and swap around with them and come up with some ideas. And then maybe we can make a list of them and put them up on the website. Cool. Great. Yeah, we're not huge fish eaters, so we don't, and Wayne isn't a fisherman, neither of the boys. So Malteser fudge, yes, it is, Barbara. It is, Barb. That is, yes. Malteser fudge is good. All right, so that's what we'll be doing on Thursday. You can let me know if you try my cleaning routine and see how devastatingly boring it is, or how hard it is, or how it doesn't, it takes hours or whatever. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Trust me, because I have too many other things I want to do to spend time cleaning all the time. So I will see you on Thursday. I know I'm leaving a bit early, but I'm getting a bit croaky. So I'll stop before I deafen you with my hacking cough. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for joining me. Remember to pop back on Thursday. If you've liked tonight's show, thumbs up underneath. If you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you want to be reminded when we're live or when we have a show, a new video uploaded, just hit the little bell and that will send you a reminder that we're live too. And that will good. No cooked cheesecake? Yes. I don't do baked cheesecake, so mine's always a fridge cheesecake. Yep. All right. Most of them, Kerry, I've got about 40 to go, which should go out tomorrow afternoon. And then we'll be up to date. Oh, Paula Hannah would never survive with a capsule wardrobe. She just wouldn't. She just wouldn't know. All right. Okay, folks. Thank you, Patricia. All righty. I shall see you on Thursday. Thank you again for joining us. Good night.